Alright, guys, we just dealt with the sandstorm. It's night. We went AFK for a bit. Did some farming in the meantime afterwards. We are now, I believe, right after episode 3 or 4.
5 minutes later.
So we've got a good chunk of wood. We got thralls making right now. I think they're about halfway done at the moment. Meantime, we're going to do some building, I think. I did have an idea to extend this out a little bit. Yeah, I think we will. I think it's going to give us 2 different benefits too, actually, by doing it this way. Wow. So we can actually build the S-tier stuff to do this. Okay. So because they're past food frames, they let you build on top like that. Crazy, ain't it? Let me make sure this actually works. It looks like it does. Okay. Interesting. That would be, I think awnings would fit this perfectly. I'm not 1,000,000% sure, but something with awnings. Yeah, we have a basic something with the awning. Let's see what the step down looks like. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that looks really good actually. Not that one in particular, but actually that one in particular sort of looks good. It's something different. We should be able to still do the sandstone walls, right? Yeah. Look at that. And it doesn't require you to jump up. Okay. I mean, I'm sold. Matter of fact, part of me wants to sink this room separate from the rest of the pack. Let's move this for a minute. We're gonna move the sorcerer over here for a minute. We're gonna move this for a minute. Alright, I get it. I get it. You want me to hit you on follow because you want to actually be felt like you're useful. And then I want you to stop following and you can go play over there. Good job. Alright. With all that silliness aside,
A little longer than a few minutes later.
I guess, do we... Yep. Yep, that's how you do it. Both times, I guess. Can you put, You can. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. I don't necessarily specifically like that, but I don't specifically hate that. What does a flotsam awning corner look like? Ooh. Oh. Otter likey. It took out the thing, so I guess that solves that question as well. But yeah, okay. I like that. I actually like that a lot better. That solves that problem. Sorcery. Don't go back there. The sorcerer's there. Yeah, I like it. Okay. Let's get some basic organization done. Can we... What can we upgrade? We can do improved furnaces. Cool. Why don't we do... our row here?
Later that same evening.
Alright, repaired punching dagger. Good chimes. Alright, let's go check on the thralls. More thralls are complete. Most importantly, our level 1 smelter is ready. He will definitely help these perform. I mean, it's a 25% improvement, but... yeah. Totally worth it. Alright, we need to make a better thrall wheel before we burn through all of our resources without realizing it. Honestly, for now, I would be fine with moving the thrall pot over here, out of the way. Because nothing's going to use it. Yeah, it's currently disabled. Oh, we still have this thing. Yeah, I think this is where most of our stuff was, apparently. Yeah, there we go. Our level 1 smith doesn't have any extra recipes, but I mean... is what it is. He can make some more of these. We just went through 300, so let's make another, I don't know, 400 or so. That should keep us stocked up for now. Alright, as to other gear, we're looking okay. We need to move you over here. There. Thrall wheel down. I'm surprised, I'm surprised we haven't leveled up, but we have actually. There we go. Need water, need food. This should be done. Been done. Good. That should be the food side covered. We can go get water and our thrall. Margot. He doesn't, we don't have any, there we go. Let's go get this done. We'll go up river, we'll kill crocs on the way. And we'll go, anyway. Reptile hide. Honestly, not the worst at all. Sun's getting really low, it looks like. We are due for a sandstorm at some point soon. Maybe today or tomorrow. Your follower leveled up. You leveled up, and I just got another glyph package. Let's see what the royal glyph gives us. Minus agility plus strength. That's doable if we stop using daggers. And the question is, do I want to stop using daggers? And I'm not sure about that yet. Is that a giant dragonfly? It is a giant dragonfly. Although giant in the scale of not a Meganura. Okay, this is the cave of the whatevers. I guess I might as well unlock it for... I don't remember if we did this. The problem with playing a single player game and playing a co-op game is you never know exactly what you have and have not unlocked. Looks like I did go in here for crystal the other day. That's fine. We can actually stay up on this path if we want. It'll avoid 2 or 3 crocs, I don't care. And another playthrough, this is actually a pretty flat spot. Next to river, next to resources, next to the Black City. Honestly, it'd be a very nice big base build area. Also, its proximity to the Sorcerer Cave gives you easy farming for tools and resources. Now, if you're on a PvP server, I'm going to say that's going to actually bite you in the butt. Simply because now then you're going to be right where everyone's looking for the cave. Alright, let's see what we can get this. Okay. These are good for farming putrid meat if you want to. There's our level. Alright, cool. I got us a little bit more demon blood and some brimstone. I'll take it. We will need to go get some brimstone as well. Some stuff to break down for alchemical based. I've never seen these. What are codexes? I'm assuming those are decorative? Yeah, they're decorative. Still, that looks freaking cool. I'm always up for an interesting decoration. Doesn't look like we got any decent, yeah, nothing to write home to. Still a couple of extra pieces of steels, nothing is not bad. But I've gotten everything from hardened steel tools to just about anything you can think of. Now, on a multiplayer server, you're not going to run into this thing again like that. Gonna be another one up here in there. In the narrow part. While you're trying to get up. I'm surprised he didn't hit us on that one. He had us pretty much dead to rights, I would think. Oh, there were 4 of them. Really? Our guy might be in trouble. Is it just me, or is it getting windy? Ow. Yeah, sounds windy. So here's the downside, is we cannot shelter in that cave. Take way too much corruption. You know, we got plenty of carry capacity. We could make a trip down and try to get to the brimstone cave. Okay. We actually went the long way, it looks like. Oh, that's pretty. One deep. We might as well collect the aloe while we're here. I think that was close, wasn't it? No, just an exile. Wow, they're just not giving us any opportunity to help them. Okay. Welcome to New Beach. There's the giant boss croc. Let's do our best to avoid it. Wait a second. Okay, it's still stuck. I was about to say, it's moving a lot smoother than it does on on servers, but I guess that's not true. So I don't know, in case you guys want to know this, this used to be full of hyenas, and yes, there are still hyenas here, but you can basically make a clear path into the deep desert. You can literally cross all the way up into these camps before you reach a hyena. So if you guys want to, you can make a stronghold building on this cliff face right up here, or excuse me, right up here, and be perfectly safe. Like, if you stick along this road and you just stay in this area, all you're going to see is deer. There's occasionally the orbox, the thing that actually attacks you, but for the most part it's not. But we're making a right turn here because we're going to the easiest place to farm brimstone in the game. This is a early exile cave. If you guys don't know about it, it is extremely noob friendly. Sinner's Refuge, and you're going to go after these. Occasionally you'll get salt, but you get a lot of brimstone. That's just the rare drop. And it's less creepy than the other places to get brimstone, which is the spider caves. So if your arachnophobia gets to you, this is your brimstone farm, unless you want to go out into the salt fields, or the we'll crush that for blood. You can hear them firing at us. This is also a good spot to get to the early tier 2, tier 3 thralls. And if you like watching fatalities, this is also fun. Okay, here's a blacksmith, a carpenter. Put a thrall wheel down and knock them out, and as long as you're not going to take them into combat. These are not combat thralls by any escape of the imagination, but these make good good professional thralls. Our guy's got a bit of a bug. You can fix it by doing that, by adding something, a piece of a weapon to their gear. Nice when you can do that 2 for 1 like that.
Who approaches?
Oh, hi. No, no, no. No. Easy place to get a dancer. I would have probably come here for a dancer if I hadn't managed to knock one out. These guys literally one tap with both knockouts and weapons, especially anything above like. Yeah. A Mitra priest. I didn't even know that was an option here. There's another bow guy, I think I heard. Okay. Getting some XP off of it too. feel like they changed this a little bit from the legacy version. I don't remember that particular structure being there. I'm not sure why they would do that. Interesting. What does it do that didn't have options before? There's no way they would have let you climb out of here. There's no way. They add a vertical entrance to this dungeon. Yeah, okay, it's not real. We had to check. For the science. Oh, for those of you with the magic casting for gathering resources, I think it's called pull. There are 4 brimstone nodes that are within the walls that you can't hit with your pick. You can see them with the see resources ability spell. However, in this particular cave, I wouldn't recommend it. Now, if you need crystal, go over to the Warren of the Degenerates and cast that AoE thing a couple of times, and you'll walk out with 6,000 crystal at one-time vanilla rates. It is impressive. Very impressive, honestly. Alright, we're done. We've got, what, 2,300? Not bad. We could have picked up more with a higher... with a better pick and a higher, It's not bad. We could have picked up more with a better pick and a higher expertise stat. Is what it is. But hey, we're not far from our camp. See, another great reason to be building in this area. This is also going to give you a nice area of wood if you decide to build, say, on the bank where the spider boss is, or where the scorpion boss is. If you decide to build there, this is your closest wood stock, basically. You could go through the rock noses. But why fight anything when you don't have to? Pick up wood, pick up brimstone at the same time. But yeah, on our group server, we've got a build up here as our southern base. We'll knock out thralls from there and go use the sacrifice stone. Very efficient. Close to metal, also very efficient. So you're going to ask why I am looting these but not the other ones. Well, the other ones, I wasn't quite sure how much brimstone we were going to get and how much it would weigh. In addition, I was sort of thinking there might have been a sandstorm coming, so I was trying to hurry as fast as I could. Because you can hear the wind, but the wind blows sometimes just for normal. There's a bad one. Alright. We need to hit this one with this. Give me more. Thank you. Alright. Well. That was nice. Are our hyenas done yet? No. That's the next question. Hyenas, are you done? One is, and it's a regular hyena. That's okay. They'll be useful with multiple thralls. That's not bad. You're still going. That's fine. You are done. That's also fine. Okay. Just, yeah, be cool.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Well, that about does it. I want to thank everyone for joining us on this 4th episode of Beyond Barbaric, and I hope that we will see you on the next one. In the meantime, Otter out.
It was then, when Otter was done, that the stream ended. But who knows what lingers for future adventure.